think you can already see it now coming through here. A little bit of that utility invested. qRaxs now hunting him down, and Brave's in a lot of danger here. There's Kiwi back sight, does well to find Brave. Seeing Turko having to respect this.
Yeah, they're going to try and pile on the pressure. pAura will respond, but Kiwi now will trade this out. Comes to a 4v3 as Futbolists now have their eyes set towards A site. And actually, Russ and Turko way behind this, but you get across just before the spike goes down, so plenty of time left on this, but Izzy still a little disconnected, anticipating a lurk maybe. Somebody overstaying their welcome potentially on B, but he'll stack up now, try and go behind this recon bolt.
And you can already see the hit coming in. SasuKe there can put himself on the front lines, but it's Russ to deliver, finding 2 huge kills. mojj and Kiwi going to be punished. The double stack towards hell now. Not exactly what they had in mind, but it might work out. qRaxs going to find Turko, and actually somehow they weathered the storm.
See, actually, again, Futbolist.
Here.
Straight in.
Yeah, straight in. Get a clean spike plant, and everybody on the side of SMB actually in towards A-Link.
Was that through the smoke? Where did Russ get
Probably.
Yeah, I don't think there's any other way it could have been. Maybe
Oh, sorry, I
still
didn't.
a little more on the plate here.
I didn't know pAura here on the flank.
Ah, there we go. Utility, big giveaway. Needed that as well. mojj could have been caught out there. You saw the timing.
Yeah.
Playing quite well. pAura had that internal clock just right, but the utility still holds its value. And here's the shutdown. This is where it gets tricky. Yes, they were able to get 1 and actually get a 2nd there. STERBEN and SasuKe both being punished in that. To picking up the rifles if needed. Now already burning that early utility coming out from the other side. pAura down to 40 HP. Flashed up on the back of the site. Izzy's going to find SasuKe, but SasuKe was really just the facilitator towards getting these players on the side, like Kiwi, like mojj, the players with the rifles. pAura, 40 HP, but still proactive. Has Brave by his side. And it looks like they've navigated past most of the threats, as now just qRaxs is the last one here. There it is, shut down by pAura. 3 stand, 3 rifles maintained. But to extent, he does have the ult coming out as well, so going to try and build those funds in the backlines. mojj is down on just a sheriff too, but Russ playing anti-flash, it looks like here, maybe ready for that swing if needed, but at this point, Izzy is the one who'll be there on the other side. Bit of a spray, but nothing too much, and here we go. They have to work with this. Izzy, can you live through this? They've got the site under control. Well, I say that to an extent, because keep in mind there is still presence on the site, they just have not noted it. Now they do. Russ gives away the game, he gives away the kill. Eventually, there's now Turko and Brave, the last 2 alive. STERBEN and mojj trying to make it connect, but STERBEN finally gets found, and mojj, we saw him at the start, only had the sheriff, and maybe, maybe, it's all he needs. How's he still living? He's still alive, Brave. You're a lucky boy there. That felt like it could have gone any other way. mojj just as likely in that, but they do manage to convert it and get it across the line 2-2 now. And there's that B piece coming in, but there's 3 players on the other side already. Izzy is there handling 1. Spray comes in, qRaxs. Decimated on the other side. Yes, the flank's noted, but by now mojj is 50% of what's left, so they need him at this point. SasuKe going to be found as well, so they now know what's happening here. You're going to have the owl drone to confirm as well. Keep everything in check. Anyone hiding away? Nah, okay, no worries. Back in we go. And look how mobile pAura is in this. Readjusting instantly towards Garage. Has to give up C-Long. That's fine. He's got his little, you know, his bits and bobs down. He'll be okay to keep that in mind. That should be an indicator enough if they are showing intention.
Yeah, the trap wire will reveal if they do decide to progress, and pAura in a position potentially to cut off here on the cross as well. See straight away there, fault line will be invested, but pAura's playing so deep off this. He finds the first, mojj on a platter, the second comes through. Izzy actually map control. They have everything playing to their favor.
Ooh, pAura, careful. 46 HP, and if he goes down, that's C wide and open. If you find pAura, you kind of know he is the guardian of that C site. And they should be able to actually get a spike plant out of this. So again, the retake should be okay. They've got a lot of ults, they've got a lot of utility, they've got all the big weapons. STERBEN, oh! Get out of it, STERBEN! Just hit some 180 on him. Unreal stuff.
That's huge, actually. The lockdown invested. Kiwi will find a kill as well. Potentially an upgrade. He finds a 2nd at that range.
There is no way he's doing it at that range. Against rifles, this is a full buy coming out. And now they've had to buy time. They had to respect it. They had to sit there and wait patiently. Russ and Brave now presented what could be nearly impossible. As SasuKe sits deep in the corner and Kiwi on the swing through CT. That looks one-dimensional for now. How did qRaxs... Oh, okay, he wasn't the flash one. And look at this side here. Kiwi is right on in there. Izzy, stunned up still. Good for it. Has to back away towards CT, but he's not going to get in completely out of dodge.
So
Why was mojj there?
Izzy was just staring at him as well. He was like, oh my god, there's someone
That's
here.
a player, and I am not in the place to do anything about it yet. 3v3 though, Spike Plant now coming in. High flash comes out from qRaxs, does confirm. Someone's leaned forward a little through on CT, but actually good damage and great trade. Now on STERBEN against Izzy. What does Izzy still have? A fair amount, and well, STERBEN gonna have to just try and fight this one out. Ooh, it's not clean, but he knows it's a fake.
He's got 10 seconds.
Oh, jump peek, STERBEN, you're playing with fire! And Izzy's got it. Lovely round for Izzy there.
Oh,
Didn't look too threatened in that 1v1 at the end. Kept his cool, kept his nerve, and will keep.
Will be noted there, actually. He has to dash away. Burn that nice and early. Again, there's 3 players here, technically, committed towards C site. The third actually being Turko. The type of Brave finds mojj walking up mid here. So again, Futbolist, their hand is forced. They have to hit C site.
Nowhere else to go. And that's a big help, but it's an instant trade for Turko, and even the double down coming in as soon as they walk through from Garage. And now just STERBEN, and it's all looking good for SMB now. 8 on the board now because they are going to get, not necessarily lax, but regardless, it is still a 4v3. This is not looking impossible. Turko and Izzy now under the gun a little. Spike's left at the back. You can run back and retrieve it. STERBEN's got some good territory, but it could be a misread of information because I don't think he's noted the player that's just slipped the net. And again, yes, mojj does a bit of damage towards that B site, but I don't think that's where they're going to end up. It actually might be now, unless Izzy's pulled them away. Peek towards mid.
Oh no, Brave's going to catch him.
Yeah, this is the player that slipped the net, because the problem is you've got a player in hell saying, it's clear, you should come over. No, you shouldn't. It's not clear. There's Brave. The beast in the sewers waiting to punish. Yeah, the flash, that's fine. Still alive. Completely lost in position, but timing is everything now. 37 seconds. Easy, stop him. Checks towards A, no one here. Futbolists go right on back. Are they going to B? Do they hit C? They've got time
30
for C.
seconds left.
If I'm them,
time to work with.
yeah, you go all the way around.
You have that cosmic divide as well.
You want to fight it?
There you go. Invested here. The potential here is actually... Okay. We'll smoke off the plant here.
10
So again, going to be lacking. They're going to have to play a crossfire here.
Spike planted.
It's that time it ticks back through, but we'll have to wait and see here, even if it comes to the 1v1 and STERBEN's last man standing. Izzy, a lot of ground to make up here. Conscious maybe somebody's left lurking in mid towards B.
It's so hard to clear.
But he's here early enough, honestly.
Yeah, normally the pacing just gets eaten into, doesn't it?
Please don't lose this. Look at the post plant.
You can't, not with this time.
I'm begging you.
Not with this time. hypoc, there ain't no way. There ain't no way, there ain't no way, there ain't no way. There isn't a way, it's just fine. 4-8. We'll see it again. At this point, though... Ooh.
That's a way to start off. You make use of breach on the defense by finding Turko in full utility mode. About as free as they come.
Literally. Oh, that makes me feel unpleasant. mojj now knows that it is coming his way. Now, lovely utility work, and at least deny the push through on Garage. It allows him to focus towards long, and he's going to isolate pAura. Has now the time to dip through towards Garage. He's even got support SasuKe right there by his side. And there's the follow-up, and there's STERBEN. Layer upon layer. Futbolists have this one down pat. Russ, 2 HP, and SasuKe. They will be leaning that way now. Leaving pAura on walkabout duty, getting information, maybe audio cues of rotation, maybe catching someone trying to lean that side. And the timing, he might just miss it on SasuKe, but there's plenty of other opportunities.
Yeah, that's it. Look at this. The fault line lined up just ahead of this execution. Slow things down at least. And there you go. It's on the back of SasuKe. Actually catches pAura as well.
And Russ now starting to dig his heels in. The rifle's coming online. Something you want to see in these sort of buys. 13 seconds. mojj getting up close. Again, the rifle just reigns supreme. Russ, happy with that. There's now SasuKe. He's got one of his own, though. That's clean. That's a start. 2 more to find. Brave and Turko. Quite nice positions, though, to work with STERBEN. What can you do with this? Is your timing right on it? Have you been able to get there close enough? No. Turko's been able to dip away towards the back of the side. STERBEN, he's not going to get it. Turko's done it.
And this mid presence here, so
Yeah.
for a second then I was thinking he's a little late on that.
The tip of the hat. The fedora's only gone and given it away. Devastating times. 4 players now to try and do what they can. pAura's normally pretty good at applying that kind of like second line or back line. Pressure, flash comes in. Ooh, it's getting weird. This is really weird. Russ does find one. He finds two. How's he gotten two out of it? mojj has gone down as well. What are these rounds? And they're held up on so long. They still haven't made it to the site. Now, well, I guess you'd start piecing it together that maybe they haven't quite made that commitment yet. Now you're going to get the full idea that, oh, okay, we've still got a bit of time on this. Brave with a huge punish on STERBEN. And again, Kiwi, this is your time, mate. Might have to eat that flash. Turns it comfortably. Oh, what? Big boy swinging. As now just qRaxs is alive. And of course he's going to peek long. Why wouldn't you peek long? Oh, keep peeking it. We love that. Yeah. Why are these peaks happening, hypoc? There's a lot of them.
I was going to make the argument in the first half that it kind of looked like a ranked game at time where it's just like gamble stack.
Oh, but map control worked with Izzy waiting to see if there is a regress. Both similar ideas, and there's a regress, and Izzy does
There's
win that.
There's going to be a regress.
Okay. You're right. It's just silly me.
There's no if. On the back of that kill, there's still only one person on C. SMB leaning heavily in this direction, putting a lot of faith into Kiwi right now with the operator. He's probably going to get a collat here. Thank God, the owl drone ahead of this. Still wants to try and find something, but doesn't. Izzy now, Rolling Thunder actually comes through. Kiwi's very close to this now, but it's just SasuKe that finds him inside the smoke. Izzy will fall. Spike not committed yet. Look towards pAura now. But he's going to come through. He's going to set off that alarm bot. He's going to put mojj on red alert, and SMB will peel all the way away from this.
He's walked the smoke, and he can confirm this. They can allow these rotations, and pAura wasn't clean. And now that's a problem. Him not finding that in a clean manner is now going to absolutely throw this through a loop. Now, yes, he can try and cut them off through on the CT side, but look who's in sewer. Again, what is going on? And just a drive-by, straight up. Xantares peak just straight through. Spike now going down. Denial tries to come in, but at this point, that's just going to force them closer to Kiwi, who's done well to slice up
This is
russ.
problematic here. They're going to have to push it, but they find the kill onto mojj here, so they will remove the lockdown now. Kiwi is exactly where they're positioned. We'll tap it there. Still peeking. Turko will find it. Kiwi, I think, there, just considering the possibility somebody had crossed out, but
Match point.
SMB, thank God, are on that point now. Spike tap there.
Okay, instant pressure towards mojj. Support now called upon. As Izzy looking for that first opportunity to get things started, and well, it's brave to find it. Straight on through. Well, Kiwi trying to find something back, but pAura was waiting. Set the trap. Pounces, catches the prey. The trade's not there for SasuKe. This is looking like it's all but over. Map 3 now does come into question. As mojj and qRaxs, what can you do really at this point? C's now open and available. I mean, Seeker's go down, but if anything, that just confirms he's a million miles away at this point.
mojj swings smoke.
Spike planted.
qRaxs now.
Found one.
Some distance to make up here. The Seeker just chasing. Almost trolling it here. The Guardian finally finds a headshot. The sprays, but will be there. Russ will seal the deal. 13-6 here.